Oh, welcome back to On the Shelf Gaming, the only show on the internet where host Eric Gill will say his deepest, darkest secret right now on air.
I'm a shadow zombie.
I knew it.
Oh, yes. What a huge impressive...
There's a reason I never eat salt, bro.
Man, fucking throw the marks really good.
It has been weird and then questionable quality and then now really good.
Got a few lucky breaks.
A few lucky breaks. You win a dozen title matches in like 3 weeks and all of a sudden you're hot shit.
The undisputed WWE.
But it's not like I'm just winning by lucky roll up here. You are putting everything against me. You're putting me in TLC matches. You're putting me in a casket match against a guy who like practically invented the matches. I'm just that good.
True, but they keep throwing shit in there so that it can look like we're just scraping by. Because it's like with the casket match. They're like, oh, but use brass knuckles. Which were not illegal for the record, so we didn't need to have even hidden them, but... It's like there's always something.
Right.
It's like the Kevin Owens lifting us up thing. It's like, yeah, we would have kicked out, but... A valuable lesson. Always bring brass knuckles. I wouldn't say we became a villain.
Yeah. I think we defended ourselves against Kane, who is, in kayfabe, a
Holy
evil
shit.
demon monster.
That
What?
said, we've been the champion for 362 days.
Jesus Christ.
The man is once again the man.
Why have we been doing all these on fucking SmackDown?
The same can't be said on Raw, where the World Heavyweight Championship has been moving around like a hot potato.
Well, if you want championship consistency, look no further than SmackDown.
General Manager The Miz
Thanks,
has
Byron.
been obsessed with dethroning the WWE Universal Champion, but the man many call the Dark Horse has now become the Workhorse, turning back.
Oh!
Fucking got him.
Every single week a title match. Every pay-per-view a title match. Go fly down to Mexico and wrestle a fat guy in a title match.
Streaks, Gunther will look to continue his amazing run as the longest-running Intercontinental Champion of
Boo, that's not Crandon.
Boo.
Nobody likes any title holders except for Crandon.
Boo, no Crandon, no show. Boo.
Yeah, so apparently we just...
That must have been a time skip, right?
Yeah, like... Falls Count Anywhere at SummerSlam.
Do you think they're going to let us get to a year, or do you think there's going to be some funny business?
No, we're going to fucking get it. We're not going to ever lose this title. I refuse to believe it.
But I say, if we ever get a cutscene where it makes us lose the channel, we just keep resetting it. It's like if we just keep resetting it, eventually we'll get the secret one. Alright, now we're going against McIntyre. Yeah, this is fucking random. This had to have been a time skip.
Man, do you know what this means, bro? We missed WrestleMania.
Damn it! What was that WrestleMania moment?
Well, I'm sure we fucking ruined somebody. Probably Undertaker.
Probably. We were the 1 and fuck 4 and like 20 and
Yeah,
4. I don't know.
We're the 1 in however many. And
Also
3.
Goldberg. Also fucking Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns.
True. Yeah, but ours was better.
Yeah.
You know,
Did you
people were like the
see-
Roman match was bad. The
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar match wasn't very good. Our match,
That was a fucking
spectacular.
showstopper. Did you see what Goldberg was saying about Asuka, or as he calls her, Asuka?
Yeah. Did you see how Goldberg has been like in wrestling for almost 30 years on and off, and he still doesn't get that it's a work?
Yeah. Fucking, he's insane. Well, and like even if he just thinks about it, it's just like, oh yeah, that's all legit and it's all up in how legacies and all that. Asuka has a better legacy than he does. Like, let's look at how the fucking crowd perceives them. What do they chant when Goldberg's winning? Goldberg. What do they chant when Asuka's winning? Asuka's gonna kill you. So if we want to talk about who puts on the more dominant performances, That should tell you all you need to know.
I don't think that necessarily has anything to do with anything.
In Goldberg's mind,
But-
it should, since he thinks it's all fucking legit.
True.
That's actually why he kicked Bret Hart's head off, is because he thinks it's real.
The issue is, it's like, you can't, because it'd be like if Stone Cold Steve Austin watched wrestling today and he was like, man, you know, I really don't like how these people, like the implication that they're better than people in the past were. Like, we should just be like, oh no, when I was on top, that's when wrestling was at its peak. Not like its commercial peak, but like the quality of the wrestlers.
Right.
I was the best wrestler ever. I would have beaten everybody every time from any time ever, no matter what.
Right.
Because I am the best at it. It's like, that's not how wrestling works. And you know that. I know you know that because you're in wrestling. Like, and don't get me wrong, you know, some of the stuff that's come out about Goldberg, both from his WCW and WWE runs, is stuff that makes sense, and some of it doesn't make sense, and some of it kind of makes sense in context. Because, like, Goldberg not wanting to just lose clean to somebody immediately, it's like,
Right.
okay, I get that. Because then you kind of get beating Goldberg twice.
Right.
You get his first loss, and then his first, like, legit loss. Of course, not that it turned out that way.
Right.
But, like, that part would kind of make sense. Where he didn't want to wrestle Jericho because he thought wrestling in a comedy angle would make him look bad. It's like, I get the idea, sort of, but also you're wrong.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing bad that would have happened. Jericho would have looked good until you actually wrestled, and then you fucking slaughtered him. And people would have made money. It's like, that's fine. That's what wrestling is all about when you get right down to it.
Right.
And so it's like, okay, it's like, yeah, you know, some stuff makes sense, some stuff sort of makes sense, but this is stuff that doesn't make any sense. Like where Goldberg is just like saying shit like that, where he thinks his streak is like more legitimate than Asuka's. It's like, no, neither of them are legitimate.
It's all worked.
It's like neither of them have any actual value. The Undertaker and his streak wasn't actually impressive.
Right.
Like, outside of the context of professional wrestling. Because he didn't actually win any matches.
Right.
He just wrestled at WrestleMania a bunch. And they happened to book him over and over to win. Until it actually became a thing.
Right.
Like, it's just weird for someone who's been in wrestling. And I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, you know, I know fucking wrestling fucking amazingly well. Like, I don't. And I don't pretend like I'm fucking in it. I know a lot more than some wrestling fans.
Yeah.
But wrestling fans on the whole know way less, really, than they probably even think they do. But at the same time, it's like when you hear some of the old people say stuff like that, it's like, okay, maybe they don't understand wrestling.
Yeah, something got lost in translation for them. Pretty fucking bad.
This is where the rubber meets the road. Can he keep it
Over
going?
there.
And it's like, because with some people,
Ow.
He just
because like Goldberg, even in his most recent runs, the idea of not looking super strong is fucking killer.
Yeah.
But it's like, his reasoning doesn't make sense. Because it's like if Hulk Hogan went back to WWE and started wrestling today, he would still expect to win all the fucking time.
Yeah.
But like, his reasoning is, I need to win all the time because I'm the most popular wrestler that's ever lived, and there's a lot of money in me winning.
Right.
And it's like, is there in 2024 a lot of money in Hulk Hogan winning a bunch of wrestling matches? Maybe at the very beginning, but it's going to run out of steam pretty quick.
Right.
But like, the reasoning at least makes sense versus Goldberg, where it's like, no, I need to fucking dominate people all the time. Because being dominant translates to something of value. And it's like, it doesn't. I mean, it might make your matches more exciting at times, but it has no inherent value on its own. Like, It's like he thinks he's like Anderson Silva when Anderson Silva was fucking styling on everybody all the time.
Right.
Without the part where, but Anderson Silva actually did that.
Right.
And that's what makes it so impressive. Not that he refused to allow anything else to happen, and that Vince was like, well, you got me. All right, we'll do it your way.
Right.
Yeah, you need to calm down just a little bit, Michael. I wish we could go to the back.
I know.
They
If it's a
have
false
that-
count anywhere, just let me go to the fucking back and have a fucking backstage brawl.
I know. Well, because they have so much stuff back there. Like, they made a decent... It's not the best one by any means in the history of wrestling games. But the backstage area for backstage brawls is decently sized. It's got some stuff going on. So, like, if you could just walk through there and just be like, okay, now I'm in the back. That would be fucking sick.
I mean, this game does have a cool thing now where you can, like, fight through the crowd.
Oh, what?
Yeah, say, well, I'll try to get him over there. It might not be open. No, it doesn't look like it is.
Lame.
Okay, well, yeah, well, in some arenas, you can fight through, like, the back of the crowd, like, punch each other through, and then there's, like, a special, like, box with a bunch of weapons or whatever.
Oh, what? That's cool.
God.
It's so frustrating that... Because they have stuff like that, and they do stuff like that all the time, where something super cool is in the game, and then they just randomly don't have it anymore after a while.
Right.
And then they bring it back. It's like the special guest referee match for this year. It's like they brought it back after years of it not being in there. I was like, oh, it's fucking back, it's so cool. And it's like, yeah, it is cool, don't get me wrong, but it's like, where's it been for the last, like, 10 years or something?
Right.
It's like, was there a reason we didn't have it?
This can go sideways. Everything on that
Owie.
stage looks like it hurts.
Hell yeah. Stun him, bro.
I'm trying.
Oh, God, you're dead. Oh.
Well, we don't stun out here.
Oh, that's true.
He avoids the damage.
I forgot that we have our
On the shoulder.
Yeah,
our
I didn't expect to be out here, so I didn't bother fucking putting any outside stunners on him.
It's fine. What the fuck?
I think he had the thing to kick out.
Oh, maybe.
With their back against the wall.
Bam! Bam! God, he's dead.
Up on the entrance area.
Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre is regretting ever having gotten into wrestling at this point.
It looks like the Scott.
God, does anyone have just any head fucking submissions? Why is it always arms?
I don't know. Well, and it's especially weird because lots of submissions in the games that probably should be head submissions or something else, and ones that probably shouldn't be are sometimes head submissions.
Right. Ah, you fucker.
Uh-oh, it's all over, bro. He got you.
McIntyre must be getting phased by this attack.
I think he's a hair more than phased. Uh-oh.
I'm okay.
How
Not even
sad
a
would
one
it be to
count.
lose it at SummerSlam after 300 and whatever many
Ah,
days he
shit.
said?
He got his finisher up on us.
It's fine. He's only got one more finisher, so you can kick out at least twice, right?
Ah, fuck. He
God damn it,
switched up
bro.
the timing on me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm good. Yeah, I can do that too, fuckhead.
Yeah, but only the one time.
Oh, it's fine.
Luckily, he doesn't have anything good left. So even if he does try to pin you now, you should be okay.
1, 2, 3.
You're so close to having a finisher of your own. There we go.
It's fucking
Inverted
over.
fireman carry. Flipping GTS.
For some reason.
It's just to show off.
Yeah.
Man, I'd be pissed if I'd paid for the super close to the ring seats.
And then they
And this
just fucking
entire
go fight on
match
the
took
stage.
place on the stage.
Alright, it's a false count anywhere. It's gotta end somewhere other than the ring.
Well, yeah. But it didn't all have to take place up there. We wrestled for like 3 minutes down here.
Yeah, that's 3 minutes that they got their money's worth. And then, well, that's just the gamble you take when you buy tickets to a WWE show.
That is true.
Hell yeah, Crandon, soak it in, bro.
God, I'm glad nothing bad is ever gonna happen to our title reign.
I know, we're gonna make it to a year.
Hell yeah, we did it! Good work, us. Ridden tall for a whole year. Why does Roman care?
Go.
He's in Hollywood.
Clearly his movie must be bombing.
Oh, poor Roman. I feel sympathy for him.
If you told me a year ago that you would still be WWE Universal Champion, I wouldn't have believed it.
I am delighted to disappoint you.
Am I disappointed? You're a draw. For some reason, people seem to like you. It's just that damn insistence on doing the exact opposite of everything I say that drives me nuts.
I've never been great with
I mean, if it's working out, then he continues to keep doing that.
General manager in SmackDown.
Well, it also means that Miz just needs to tell us the opposite of what he wants, and we'll just do it.
Right.
Momentum. So what if we work together instead of being at each other's throats?
Because this right now, this feels like yet another trap you're trying to spring. I don't trust you.
Call it a choice between the carrot and the stick. The carrot is, I make you into a cross-platform superstar like WWE has never seen.
Hell yeah.
Of course, you'll need to have a bit of an attitude change and be willing to get your hands dirty.
Okay. And what's the stick?
The stick is, reject my offer, and if you think it's been a hard year, you can't even imagine what's coming next.
Let's not act like you haven't thrown everything you could think of at us.
Right.
Interesting. Maybe that's exactly.
Yeah, I don't even want to know who came in between Kane and fucking Drew McIntyre.
What the hell does that mean?
What it means is I hear NXT is a really cool brand. Never been. Maybe I take the undisputed WWE Universal Championship, head down to NXT, and go after the title that Roman never won.
What? You have a contract. You can't just walk off my show.
I don't know. After this past year, I think I've shown I can do just about whatever I want.
Damn, Brandon's getting the fucking
You
ego.
have a choice to make. Work with me and have everything you've ever dreamed of.
That does sound pretty good.
I make you regret ever becoming a WWE superstar.
But he's threatening us.
Yeah, so you say, what would Crandon do?
If he wasn't threatening us, Crandon would probably be like, I'm glad you finally saw things my way and team with The Miz. But because he's threatening us...
Crandon's just gonna keep fucking being obstinate?
Probably.
I'm into it.
The only stick you've got is the one we allow you to wield. So I'm gonna...
Damn, Crandon's got it fucking figured out. He's gonna break his contract and get sued to all hell.
The consequences will be enormous.
Oh, I bet they will. If I'm Triple H, I'd look at the GM of SmackDown alienating the WWE Universal Champ so bad that he goes AWOL to another brand as a real negative in his next performance review. I wonder if Adam Pearce is available.
You're going to...
Don't you say that name!
You first.
God. I mean, we really do kind of hold all the power here.
We do, especially in fiction world where wrestling is just like real.
Right. Well, yeah, because it's like, what can he do? He could sue us to force us to come back.
It's the undisputed WWE.
But that's not an instantaneous fix.
Right.
He could strip us of the title, but we literally have it.
Yeah.
Shockwaves throughout the WWE Universe. SmackDown GM The Miz.
Wonder who's gonna attack us back here.
Right, yeah, at what point does Miz just lace up the boots and come after us himself?
Permanent move.
I don't know, I kept expecting that from Shawn Michaels last year during the lock, and he never did.
Right.
Damn, we're gonna fucking destroy your reign. I hope that the Miz sends you after us. Hell yeah.
God.
Nah, it's fine.
Love working for Shawn Michaels.
Hell yeah.
When I'm not the Lock, it's great.
Man, you know, technically, because the lock storyline was so long, I'm pretty sure it should still be going on while we're also doing it.
That's true. It was years in the making.
Hey! Oh. Let's talk to Justine.
But what if she keeps being mean to us?
Nah, she loves us.
Hey there, champ. Wasn't expecting to see you here tonight.
I guess you don't read social media much.
Never heard of it.
I try not to.
Well, it's a
Does
pleasure
you run
to
a
meet you,
podcast?
I was a big fan of your work back
Me?
in the day.
This is
Now,
the
come back home
third
with your work
time.
is certainly memorable.
Thanks. That was the point. Anyway, not sure.
She
if
does
you
just have a
heard,
bad
but
attitude.
I've
Was her
transitioned
attitude
to
this
a
bad when
behind-the-scenes
we
producer
saw her
over
last
at
year?
NXT.
Yeah.
So I can tell you that
And that was when we were her niece.
Yeah.
Damn.
Approved.
Yeah, I actually already saw Shawn Michaels posted that.
Maybe I do need to start paying more attention to social media. Nonetheless, we're excited to have you here at NXT for tonight, and maybe more long-term. What exactly is your plan?
Depends on how suit I
You
get.
sound like everyone else on the internet. But sorry, can't give you any scoops.
Good job, Crandon. Keep those
What I
cards
plan
close
on
to your
doing
chest,
here-
bro. Don't
Hell
let them know that
yeah.
we're not thinking this through.
Yeah, don't let them know we have no fucking idea. That we're terrified, that we called our lawyer and he said, oh, you are in so much fucking trouble. I'll do what I can, but you're fucked, man.
The only emotion we feel more than fucking fear is hatred of The Miz, and that's why we're here.
Yeah. You think it's too late to go crawling back to the Miz and be like, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
Well, look who it is. The high and mighty undisputed WWE Universal Champion himself has graced us with his...
God damn right. You're welcome, Grayson Waller.
Grayson, but I assume that was sarcasm.
Of course it was. You can walk in here with your fancy title.
There's
but I
no
need you to
way that he
understand,
could
I'm the
possibly
man
believe
around
that
this
just because
time,
he has the
right?
NXT championship, he's better than us, right?
Right. But what would Crandon think?
Crandon wouldn't think he's better, but he'd probably try to, like, patch things up.
Be like, hey, man, I'm sorry that I've stepped onto your turf.
Right.
Look, I get more than anyone what it takes to be a champion. So, I respect what you've accomplished across multiple brands in WWE. There's no need to get defensive.
I'm the NXT champion, so I'll get however...
Well, he blew it.
Yeah, he blew it. He could have had the greatest friend he was ever gonna have.
Ever.
He's the biggest box office superstar ever. His movies outsold The Rock.
I've been getting that question a lot. But sorry, champ. You're gonna have to wait along with everyone else to find out. After my match.
Crandon's really smart by not saying what he's going to do until afterwards.
Yeah.
'Cause what if he lost?
Yeah. He's like, yeah, that was the whole plan. I'm just going to restart down here. He said that match, Crandon died. And then he just fucking puts on a generic luchador mask. Here comes El Crandito.
I'd watch that. I'd watch the shit out of El Crandito. Hell yeah. Can't wait to watch El Crandito wrestle Tyler Bate
Next time on the Jump Gaming.